who worked out with Ben over the summer, said he noticed just a maturity in him.
Pulling it out right now, resetting. They want him to shoot it.
And he does.
The 76ers also have a say and control the amount of energy they provide, in particular on the road.
Simmons, it's for three. Got it!
What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building, and as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, I'm bringing y'all the first ever two-way point forward Ben Simmons gameplay. Let's go ahead and get into the badge setup that I got for this build before we get into the gameplay. So when it comes to the finishing, I'm going with contact finisher as well as relentless finisher, or even Lob City finisher is going to be a really good one as well. Now when it comes to the shooting, I really like Hot Zone Hunter as well as Range Extender, both on gold. Then from there I'm going to go with Silver Corner Specialist, and two key badges that I like to keep on, especially for this stage, are going to be Bronze, Volume Shooter, and Green Machine. Then when it comes to the defense, I'm going with Gold Clamps. I'm going to go with the silver badges of Intimidator, Rim Protector, and then Bronze Lightning Reflexes. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we get a lot of different badges that we can put on here. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, feel free to go about it as y'all like. But when it comes to the stage, I really like to run badges that are primarily going to help myself out, which makes the most sense. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, man. If y'all made it this far, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family as well as any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button. Gonna help me out so much. But also be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. So as you can see, first I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all the stage gameplay that I got lined up for y'all. So as you are going to see in this specific gameplay, this build lacks nothing, especially when it comes to the shooting. If they leave you open, you might as well as go to the corner and hit that green three, because I'm telling you, a lot of people tend to leave me open just because I'm dressed like Ben Simmons and also have that point forward name. As you can see with that gold clamps badge, that is the main reason why I love to have it on, because if you're going up a build like this, which is a paint beast, you are definitely going to be catching them on their dribble, making them pick up the ball. And as you can see, another three that I got for y'all. So they have two options. They could play you up, or if they do that, it's an easy blow by. As you can see, back to back to back threes. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and drop him to the floor, and I get the easy dunk out of it. But again, I'm not finished. I want to go ahead and drop him one more time. He's already touching the floor. I'm going to go ahead and get him back into that same animation, and I'm going to finish him off. Now let's go ahead and get into the second gameplay that I got lined up for y'all. Now, this is another build that is exactly like the Paint Beast. Gonna be a little bit different. I believe this one's a glass cleaning finisher, but I'm telling you, the way that these builds are made, they are easily going to be able to post score on you, especially if you're a smaller build. But as you can see, the defense on this build is very nice, especially when it comes to the interior defense. A main reason why I love to run this build in any game mode is because you can use this build as the center. The only thing that I highly recommend is that you need to be patient when you are down low against bigger builds. It pays off every single time. You might as well as do what you can to get the best position on the builds that are post scoring up on you. And honestly, once you get the ball on offense, it's all over for them, because this build has 99 speed. On top of all that, it's maxed out with that gym rat badge, and I'm hitting threes at ease. They're gonna go ahead and try to post score on me again, but they are not able to do anything with this build. I made it perfectly to where you're going to be able to shoot and exploit centers if they are the one guarding you. So I'm going to go ahead and be real with y'all. Ever since I got this two-way point forward and made him look exactly like Ben Simmons, look what happens now. We're greening threes everywhere, but it does not stop there. Right here, we're going to go ahead and get a nice block. Honestly, this build is super good on the defensive side just for having 10 badges. He gets his takeover, I get mine. Of course, we're going to be going at it, but look what happens right here. Just because I look like Ben Simmons, this dude is literally going to leave me open, wide open in the corner. How many builds do you know that are granted this, knowing that they can shoot threes? I have already hit at least 2 to 3 threes, and there goes another one. Now we just got to go ahead and finish him off. I'm telling you, go ahead and check out what happens right here, y'all. This build only has 4 finishing badges, But as you know, I do not make these builds without getting certain animations. I'm going to hit him with a very nice layup package, my favorite, and I get the nice drive right in his face with his rim protecting takeover. Let's go ahead and get into the park gameplay that I got ready for y'all. As you can see, playing some really good defense right here. I'm going to go ahead and bring the ball out to the 3. They're going to go ahead and leave me open again just because I'm dressed like Ben Simmons, and I'm going to go ahead and green that 3. Now, if you're paying attention, I know that y'all see some of these glitchy moves that I'm doing when it comes to the dribbles. If y'all want a tutorial, most definitely go ahead and comment down below, but also drop a like because that's going to help me out so much more in the long run. Definitely I will do so if y'all help me out as well. Y'all already know how I do. I don't want to hide this stuff just to myself. As you can see, I am just comboing up, taking it to the rim, and I am not being affected at all. I really like this build. This has to be the best and the tallest dribbler that you can make when it comes to 2K. Any other build that is not this point forward, which is a two-way, definitely going to be overpowered. So I just want to go ahead and say right now, just because a rare build does not look good on paper does not mean that in the right hands it can literally look like a demigod. I do everything when it comes to this build. Got a very high win percentage, so y'all know that when it comes to any build, I'm gonna find a way, do what I can best. And honestly, right here, this man is trying to scream me, but it's alright. I'm trying to get the AI off of me. They're gonna go ahead and leave him wide open for the alley-oop, and that's gonna work out perfectly. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and get a nice dot to end the game in the corner. His teammates not paying attention. We're gonna go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get into the next gameplay now that I got lined up for y'all. This one, I'm telling you, I'm running with straight randoms, gonna be going up against some comp and Elite 1, so y'all know that I'm not gonna be messing around when it comes to this. Let's go ahead and get right into it now. As you can see, gonna throw a dot right down the middle, and he's gonna get the animation over him for the layup. But when it comes to the defensive side of things, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and play some really nice defense right here for a build that is 6'7", the tallest dribbling build that you can possibly make. In order to still be effective, you're going to be able to use this build and be able to guard anybody 1 through to 5, especially if you're good with your patience. That is just going to be fine. But again, going back to back, getting a steal, and I'm being patient with it. I'm not going to take it up and be greedy. I'm looking out for the open 3, and right there, we're already up 9-3 now. Let's go ahead and get right into it again. I'm going to go ahead and ISO with the ball. I get right by him, and as you can see, I hit him with the nice layup package, beating both defenders. I'm telling you, that is easily the best layup package in the game, and I'm right back to on-ball defense. I have to play against the main player on this team, so I like that, honestly. Showing off how good this build is on the defensive side with only 10 badges makes a huge difference to me. I'm going to go ahead and get a very nice contester right here. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's right back to being our ball. So, when it comes to the ISO on this build, I'm telling you, feels a lot better because of the fact that you are going to be a lot taller than anybody that you are guarding you when it comes to these little guards. But if you have a center on you, that makes it even better because you do get that 99 speed, and a lot of centers do not even have speeds that hit the 80s unless they're maxed out. And just by example, the defense on this build is not lacking anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and get the steal with the easy drive on the offensive side. And as you can see with this build, the playmaking takeover, you can even get the lockdown. But for those of you who pick playmaking takeover for any build, the only thing that I would say about it is that when you are being guarded, they tend to hold for the screen, and that is the only thing that prevents them from getting their ankles broken. But other than that, it's definitely going to be okay. Now, let's go ahead and see what happens right here. They're going to go ahead and leave my teammate open, wide open for the corner 3. So y'all most definitely know that I got to dot him up. Right here, I went right by both of the opponents. End up getting into the shot too early, but it's all right because I'm wide open for the mid-range green 3. And then we are already up 2-0. So let's go ahead and continue to get into this gameplay, y'all. This is the final game that I got lined up for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a little step back. Going to go right by him with the speed boost, and it's an easy drive layup when it comes to guarding centers on me. I'm telling you, this build with that 99 speed shows off, especially when you are being guarded by somebody taller than you. A lot of people who are 6'8" tend to be centers. You can even make a lockdown out of that height and still be pretty good on the speed, but a lot of people tend not to. As you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and set my teammate up for a screen. His opponent is going to be caught into my screen, and he's wide open for the 3. Right here, I'm just going to go ahead and ISO the rest of the way. They try to double me now, obviously because of my teammate setting me a screen, which is not needed. I'm going to go ahead and hit my teammate in the corner again for a green 3. Now let's go ahead and finish off this gameplay, y'all. Got to go out with the bang so y'all know that I'm going to hit y'all with the ISO. I got 2 people on me, one of them behind me being Crab. Gonna go right by them with the behind the back for the half court green 3. Thank y'all so much for anybody who made it all the way through. I appreciate y'all. Just know that I got another banger dropping for y'all tomorrow, and I truly appreciate it. So, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family and any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and dropped the like. Go ahead and turn on post notifications, but also comment down below, Rich Gang family, if y'all made it this far. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.